Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic. For one, I don't have to fly to California or drive to Oklahoma to marry people I love. I mean, that's amazing. Um, and we had attended a lot of rallies in support of that. I mean, we'd been to Dallas and Fort Worth, and made a lot of noise about that. And so that was great. The real thing I think is so awesome about that is that I think now lots of discriminatory practices are going to come to the courts. And I think just one by one now, those things are going to fall like dominoes. Because once you have a Supreme Court ruling that makes that kind of discrimination illegal at that level, these other cases, I mean, the discrimination will continue, but they're just going to fall. I think just one after the other. And I think it's not going to take a lot more noise and agitation and activist work. I could be naive about that, but I think once the ruling comes, then the legal precedent is set, and the rest of that will just come in turn. What that does not do, though, a ruling from the Supreme Court does not actually change the heart of people. There's no amount of legislation that's going to change that. So while I'm really, really happy for the legal precedent and what that means in terms of rights, in terms of job equality and housing equality and all that kind of stuff for my friends, it just remains the hardest thing of all to change the hearts of people. So just like with civil rights legislation for people of color, you can legislate prejudice out of the system. I mean, not perfectly. We've still got so much work to do in that arena, but you can't legislate hate out of people's hearts. So it's part of the battle. It's just not the whole thing.